Already did.
Done.
Yay, the
Dun, dun,
button.
dun.
You are
That magical
unmuted. You
button.
can be heard.
Watery air, Matthew Dice.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this 26th session of In the Demon's Grasp. When last we left off, the group had awoken to an interesting morning after a bad nightmare.
Mhm.
Had an interesting pre-meal light show. Went to Stormvale to check on things and had started back up towards the tower as they were planning on heading out to sea around the corner, over the river, through the woods to Sunken Ruins we go.
Oh, it's
And,
not your grandmother's house.
Wrong group.
and so we will pick up there of you all heading back up from Stormvale, talking amongst yourselves and everything else. Heading up the way just shy of like your main path up the mountain. Uh, you're about to turn the bend, and there will be, the foot of the thunderstruck tower. And on the road, in the kind of rut of where a wagon went and where the horses have moved and everything, you see a letter that is pretty obvious coming from this way. Coming from up the hill, it wouldn't have been as easily visible.
A letter
It
or a
is
ladder?
Letter.
letter, Letter.
Written word.
Yeah,
Okay.
a letter that is like shoved into the mud and the dirt. It's obviously been rolled over by a wagon, stepped over by horses. Got a little bit of dung on it here from where y'all traveled out. Maybe it's hard to tell. And it is in an envelope, and it's got a wax seal on it. The wax seal is a dead giveaway that it's a letter as you're coming back up, as it kind of caught your eye.
I guess we're gonna prestidigitation it.
Yes. Way ahead of you.
Oh, what's this? Here.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on it.
Okay, so it's cleaned up, and you now have a pretty clean looking leather that's shoved into the ground.
Okay.
Now it's not covered
I'll
in
open
horse
it.
poop.
What? Who's it addressed to?
It's a great question. We should look on the outside and see.
Yep. So I'm assuming y'all are picking it up and going to look it over now
Yep.
that it's caught your eye and you've got it clean. You pick it up, you turn it over. The front of it is addressed to Mistral at Thunderstruck Tower et al.
Okay.
Oh, it's
So
for
all of us
you.
then. Et al means all of us.
Oh, it
Mhm.
does?
Yes.
I
Why
was
don't
gonna
they
let
just
Cole
say
speak
all
before
of us?
saying that because I wanted him to ask who at all was, but okay.
I assumed it was your middle name or something.
Yep. And the
Oh, yeah,
wax
I'll open
seal.
it.
Actually, that's a good question. Firedale,
Mhm.
is it addressed to Mistral or is it addressed to Mistral Storm Sage?
It is addressed to Mistral.
Okay.
Alright, so I pop the seal and open it up.
Yep. And you recognize the wax seal as from a country from the mainland, where you once did your rounds as a royal advisor.
Oh,
Bannock
so
would recognize it
Mistral
too, but not.
will request the letter so she can read it.
Oh, but I wanted to read
I
it.
recognize
Here
the
you go.
recipient.
The sender.
So, no, sender, yes, excuse me. Um, so I will read the letter.
Okay, so you pop it open,
And
and
it does say et al, so I will read it to everyone.
the letter is informing you of a very outrageous and totally novel discovery of elemental magic that has occurred on the mainland, and your expertise has been requested, as well as Bannock. And it also mentions in there that along with that, several other people have come about that are looking for your friends. They seem to know them from a familial, a family matter. I
Family
was trying to
member,
say,
yeah.
yeah,
Familial relationship.
family member, and one has specifically requested the Tressum folk as uh, they have some information on a uh, brother or sister or niece or nephew.
They're looking for me?
It's not sibling, but it's like secondary secondary family member like that.
No, secondary
And
animal. You had it right.
and so you
I
have
am
all so
I
you
am
have all
not an
been
animal! I have evolved!
so you
Yes,
have
but your
all
family member may not have. Could be a
been
half sibling.
been requested, and there is a drawing of a magical circle on it, and the letter is dated 2 weeks ago. It was supposed to arrive to you 2 weeks ago.
That's unusual.
And very much so.
So
Do
Where-
we have
where is
any
this
kind of
mainland?
device that would tell dates other than just like a manual calendar?
The sun.
Okay, I was gonna ask, is there some magical equivalent of a global clock? So that's fine.
Prior to seeing the letter, it looks like it has been on the road and laying there for a week and a half or so. It's
Goodness.
definitely been out in the weather. So this leather just didn't make it to your front door. It seems it was lost on the way.
Mail carrier lost it.
And they're requesting specifically me? As well? Something about family?
I'm a little concerned.
Old
You
Because-
family,
don't
you know
recognize
we're
the
here.
writer. You don't recognize the signee, but you did recognize the
Recognize the seal, the insignia.
Yeah.
We don't even know where our island is. Our home island is, so how would this person know where we are?
Althemia's Wi-Fi died again, she said.
So I'm gonna kind of look at Bannock.
I don't trust that.
And it is not a certain person's seal, I should say, for you
Okay,
too.
good.
Yeah.
I was a little worried.
Yeah, it's totally different one.
If it had been that person's seal, that letter would not have been read. It would have been burned.
Yeah, kind of like a secondary noble that you've been in contact with.
It
in
would
the
have been
past.
firebolted.
Oh, harsh.
Firebutt, DM for a second.
Yep, I know.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Do I?
I know I
recognize-
accidentally had things in the wrong place, but yeah, no, okay, we're good. Okay.
No worries.
Well-
Do I recognize the seal at all?
You would again. It's not a certain person's, but it's like a secondary noble from.
It's a place that
one of
you and I have both passed through.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, let's put.
But you don't recognize the signer either. The signature-y.
Let's put our pets away. And go.
Well,
on
and
the boat.
Mistral is kind of remembering from reading the book, mentioning that the seal was supposed to cut something off from the outer world.
And you also mentioned in the book that certain bloodlines were crucial to it.
Well, I don't want to make the leap automatically that the people they're asking for might be connected to the bloodline. I'm more making the leap of this came from outside the island, and if the island is cut off, we may not be able to respond.
True.
That was where I was going.
So it had requested everyone's visiting and gave you a magical circle there for your information.
Kohl is very confused.
I apologize in advance. It's storming rather heavily outside, so you're going to get some thunderstruck ambience on occasion from my mic.
Haven't heard any yet.
We're close to Stormvale. Makes
I mean,
sense.
usually you can cough into Discord and it won't even pick it up. So if it comes through, that's fine.
Last time it stormed, people heard the thunder, so we'll see.
So you found this litter. That's the only thing to really note about the litter. So it was an invitation, pretty much,
Okay.
of this new awesome discovery of which they felt that you would be extremely interested in.
Okay, above board.
Mhm.
Who thinks this discovery has to do with why we're now suddenly stuck with a wave? Who touched something?
Uh,
I'm wondering who this familial person to
The familial tie, yeah.
to Erlen
'Cause
is, because we
I'm not supposed to have siblings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have siblings.
Yeah.
we don't
was
know
just-
where our family is.
Our families
Yep.
are dead. They were killed in front of us.
Yep. That's
Well,
the
and
thing.
that's why Mistral would have been a little bit suspicious of that.
Or at least my mom and papa were killed in front of me to make the point of behave or you'll be killed.
Yeah, I think that was yours specifically that happened to. I think I was away from my portion of family, like playing with the
So-
Tessum.
Mistral will basically just be like, well, nothing we can do about this right now, and put it away. Put away the letter.
Okay. So you continue back up to the tower, and you all can go ahead and make whatever preparations you would like to make for a trip. If you're still planning on heading out today, remember you don't have your spells.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to rest a little bit, that's fine. Totally up to you all.
Well, it's been at least an hour at this point, probably. Going
Mhm.
there and back. I would like to take a peek and see if the number by the dial has moved.
Okay. You go in, you look down. The number is still on VI.
Okay, so it's
still
not
on
an hour
7.
timer. Not an hour countdown.
The crank is still there.
Does Ivy report anything happening with it?
Ivy said nothing happened. Ivy shakes its limbs and informs you that it hasn't seen anything.
Right, good job.
I was kind of hoping that Ivy would report that Mistral went in to check on it.
Just points at Mistral.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So
know she just went in.
I'll get Iris set up back home in my bedroom, and then I'll go to Ivy and ask, "Can you please take care of her? Make sure she gets her food and water."
Ivy will salute.
Is
Thank you,
Ivy the head
Ivy.
plant?
Yes,
Yes.
Ivy is the head player.
Yeah, like the head maid. Ivy is the head plant.
She's the original awakened shrub.
And my personal.
I'll give her a head pat in her
A hedge
limbs.
pat.
my personal attendant.
You give her a hedge pat.
Yes.
Shakes with
So-
pleasure.
Mistral will start heading towards the reagent closet and kind of just pull things that might be useful for an underwater exploration. It's up to you what you think I might have or not have.
Again, this is your tower. You've been doing plenty of experiments, so if you feel like there's any specific thing you need that you would have had access to in your travels or everything, feel free. Spell
I would-
components that
Yeah.
you may need to include. Again, we started out with a lot of money just in case.
Yep.
So if you can think of later that you should have had on hand, but you just didn't think of at the time when we were making the characters to write down and exchange out, you can do it then up to,
Well,
I
I don't
would give
have the appropriate spells for water breathing or any of that right now.
Meteor
Um,
said that he was gonna switch out and have Cole grab it.
Yep.
But
on
I
our next
wanted
rest.
to double check that we had A, what was needed for that, or B, if we had any magical items or potions that generated a similar effect to either help with movement or water breathing or seeing underwater or
You
underwater
don't have
combat.
any potions on the hand unless you all bought any.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess our main concern is food then, and making sure Cole's got the spell components.
I need a short reed and a pinch of dust.
How reasonable would it be for Mistral to have a jar of nourishing beads? Is that reasonable?
Beads of nourishment.
Yeah.
So pretty much the jar of berries
Pretty much.
that was in meteors.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Go ahead.
Okay.
Doesn't taste great, but it'll fill you up.
Right. It's something.
What
It's
you don't want?
it's a day of rations essentially, even if it doesn't taste great.
You don't trust Cole's cooking on a ship?
Well, in case we get separated, it's good to have options.
True. No
I mean,
pocket
it's really
bacon?
hard to cook underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, if we get stranded underwater at some point.
I'm part cat. I can just eat raw fish.
Did we? I don't think we've sought out our captain yet,
You have not.
No, we have
so we
not.
need to do that as well. So we'll probably need at least a day before we leave anyway, because we'll need the captain to ready up.
Mm-hmm.
So we will get a rest before we head out. Um,
Did everyone
should
just cut
have.
out?
We should have probably had him ready before we came home.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would have probably done that, but I didn't remember what we did. If we had talked to him or not, or if he was
We
even
did not. We
there.
just said we headed back.
Yeah, so
Yep.
we were gonna drop off Iris, and then
Yep.
it was just gonna be a quick drop off, and then we were gonna walk. But like, we can go back to town again once we've done that quick drop off and gathered whatever else we might need.
Yeah, you definitely
Go
at
talk
least
to
wanted to
Wade.
come back to prepare for a longer trip
Right.
instead of just going to Stormville.
And I figure this way, if there's stuff we need to acquire that might be in town while we're packing, kind of like that you're packing for a trip. Oh wait, I don't have this. I should go buy it.
Yep.
Is there an
Yeah,
inn
know.
in town that we can stay in for the night so we don't have to travel back again?
Of course, but it's an hour there. It's an hour here. It doesn't take you long to get up and down
Yeah.
with the
Not
help
that big
of
a deal.
a wagon and horses. Now, if y'all are going to go on a boat, though, you will want to find a place if you're going to take your wagon and horses to
We're
put
gonna have
said wagon
to
and horses.
hitch them somewhere. Yeah, just stable them.
I don't suppose we have a bottle.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Not currently.
I liked that item in my campaign.
It's a very convenient item, I agree.
Yeah.
I created it just for the campaign.
So
Okay.
thoughts?
So, I think we put our pets back where they're supposed to be and head back to town.
Yep. Put our
Gather
put our
whatever-
pets back. Make sure that the book is safely and securely in the library.
Cole
All
raid
right.
the kitchen.
Components we need. Cole, what?
Cole raid the kitchen.
I mean,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna sleep before we
Cool.
leave, so we can pull food in the morning, but he can prep food tonight if he wants to.
Oh yeah.
Some of the
Love
not
to.
as perishable stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make sure to
So
get lots of pocket bacon ready.
y'all prep for your trip and your travel and set up for the night in your comfortable beds as you aren't quite sure when the next time you'll be able to visit home is, as you always do whenever you go out on travel and adventures, and sleep. The night passes without incident. You awaken to thunder and
Means I
lightning,
can switch my spells.
which is
Long
kind of
rest.
normal around here. Long rest. please feel free to set your spells up if you feel that they need changing out or switching over with your plans in mind. And when everyone's all set, we will get a moving.
Okay, so
spell
those of you
Academia
who
is
prepare
typing.
spells can change spells.
Okay.
And on
While y'all are
rest.
doing that, Mistral's going to be doing one last pass in the laboratory, making sure that all of the experiments are set to either have like an auto shut off or get to a safe state if our absence is longer than intended. Just like basic, like we're going on a journey. We don't know how long this will take, and making sure that nothing's going to explode while we're gone.
I spent the evening baking, basically, preparing some foods to bring along and stuff them in my bag of holding.
All the foods. Okay, so you all set up, prepare for your trip. Anything anyone wants to point out or things that you want me, the DM, to know about?
Can
for
we make
preparations?
sure that we would have gone back to town at some point yesterday to let Wade know that we're going to need his services?
Perfectly fine.
Okay.
We can skip through that, and he will have informed you that he'll have the ship ready on the morrow.
Okay.
Meet him at so and so dock, where he'll be marred up and ready.
Okay.
Okay. I'll instruct the plants to tend to things while we're away, grab eggs every day, type of thing.
You inform him of where you're going. He says with the tide and the pull, we can get there in about a day and a half, maybe two, but hopefully shorter. Depends on how good the wind treats us and how good the island makes our way.
Okay.
All right. And I say we head to the dock.
Y'all head down to the dock. Are you taking your buggy or y'all hoofing it?
Hoofing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, how
I
long?
would say how long would it take us to hoof it?
Maybe about 2.5 to 3 hours at the
Okay.
most.
So I know
yeah,
you
hoof
said
it.
1 hour with the cart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you are rolling downhill, so
Yeah. So that's fine. We'll hoof it.
okay.
I wouldn't be entirely shocked if Cole literally decided to roll downhill.
No, I'll glide down the hill, thank you.
Okay.
I'm imagine him turning into like an aardvark or a what are the one thing? Can't
Armadillo.
remember them now. Armadillo, yeah, and rolling down the hill. Why did I say art? Oh, I know why I said aardvark. It's because bananas here.
I'm like, aardvark?
Yeah, so you go down. Wade is waiting for you at the dock. His ship is like a fast cutter. It's mainly like a 2 to 3 person cruise ship. No, it's not a huge ship, but there's plenty of room for everyone to be on. It's for transport and travel, pretty much. It's not for heavy duty like cargo or
It's not a
anything.
merchant ship.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
a freight ship. It's
it's
a
for getting from point A to point B.
yeah, it's like a skimmer.
No,
Sounds
It's
good.
for
so
travel.
he welcomes you
Mm-hmm.
on and
It's a
says,
passenger ship.
"Here to help, here to serve. Always happy to help out, Lady Mistral." Or would he call you Mistral or Storm Sage?
At this point, he would probably call me Lady Mistral. It would probably not be title.
Okay. So Lady Mistral, Lady Mistral.
Yeah,
So welcome,
title is
welcome.
reserved for those who have not gained familiarity.
I'm all set. The winds are good. The storm's upon us. It's going to rain a little bit, but I'm sure that won't slow us down any. I'm sure we can get there just in fine. They don't call me Storm Rider for nothing.
Sounds like a blast.
Thunder's going to be rolling. We should be too. All aboard and let's get this ship a moving.
Okay.
Alright.
So Mistral will go ahead and board. Mistral is going to actively use her Storm Guide ability as we are on this journey
Hmm.
Oh,
to shift the rain and the wind to favor our travel.
Oh, that'll be
okay.
great.
She can move the wind in a 100-foot radius around herself.
That's cool.
So I
Yeah.
can send it in whatever direction we need within 100 feet.
Oh, he's quite thankful of this. He says, well, with wind like this, who needs the island to be good to us? Lady Mistral's got this. I ride the storm, you ride the waves. Together we will get there in probably less than a day.
Wonderful.
And you
I'll
Definitely.
travel.
I'll end up flying up to like one of the sail masts and kind of sit up there.
Oh, let
'Cause
me
we
ask
know
this. Mistral, can you redirect lightning?
I can cause rain to stop falling, or I can move wind.
Okay.
I cannot move lightning. I am resistant to lightning.
Okay.
he's talking
Mm.
about me being a giant beacon for lightning. You know I don't like being below deck.
Well, that's fine. I
You
just
can be
asking, just in case.
above deck and just not be the highest point.
Well, I wasn't gonna go all the way to the top of the mast. I was gonna sit on one of the cross beams.
Erilyn the Lightning Rod, that's her name. So y'all
No,
set
I do
up.
not move lightning.
You start your travels.
Okay.
You move
Um,
south for a bit, along with your wind and the South Pole whirlpool that's out in the ocean. It causes its own currents that kind of
Okay,
do.
wait, but I got a technical question about the lightning thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you can move the rain and the rain is coming from the clouds and the lightning is coming from the clouds, couldn't you move the lightning theoretically?
I'm not moving the rain. I'm stopping the rain. I'm moving the wind.
She's an
Okay,
air
okay.
genasi, so yes.
Yeah. Well,
Gotcha.
that's not my air trait. That's my storm
Okay.
sorcery trait.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So you start.
Okay. Gotcha.
The current from South Pole helps pull you out to sea much quicker than normal. You can kind of imagine the feeling of being in a car and you feel somebody push on the gas, and you feel that jerk and tug as you're accelerating, and you're moving at a pretty good clip compared to what a normal ship probably would. You've got the current going, you have Mistral helping out. The winds are pretty good today. It's nice and stormy. There's lots of wind gusting, as there almost always is around Stormvale. And so you make it out to sea pretty quickly. It's stormy seas. The waves are not humongous, but they are. The boat is a rocking a little bit here and there. Hopefully, nobody gets seasick.
while we're
And
traveling, I did want to ask the party if anyone has like sending or something.
Sorcerers cannot learn sending.
I actually just switched my spells to grab sending.
Okay.
Sending is specific to bards, clerics, and wizards.
Okay.
I just grabbed it, so yes, we do have sending. Why?
I was wondering if we should send a message to whoever sent us the letter, or at least attempt to.
If we don't know who the person is, can we actually sending to it?
We recognize the insignia, not the sender.
Not the person, so
Okay.
no?
I mean, you're familiar enough with the person who owns the insignia that you could try sending with that.
I'm not, though. I thought it was only Mistral
Uh,
and
That's
Bannock that
true.
were.
They could give you a description, or do you have like minor illusion or something? Or prestidigitation, you can do a likeness, a little bauble.
I don't think Mistral would at this point.
Okay.
Mistral's already put that letter out of her mind. Like, there's nothing we can do about this right now.
Okay.
So
Well,
good to go.
then I guess we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
The waves are moving, the boat's moving, everything's going
Left and
pretty
right.
quick. And he says, "So we're heading to the ruins. It's just over this way, right? Right? What
Mm-hmm.
what has you all heading out that way so early in the morning?"
Well, we found. I acquired a book in my travels that looked like it could shed some light, and supposedly the book originates near these ruins.
Oh, interesting, interesting. I don't know that anyone's been there in some time. Not much goes on around here, and since they're a little bit flooded, I'm not even sure anyone's ever thought to go in. There used to be a little island there before it kind of got washed away by the tides and everything else as happens as time corrodes. And y'all are moving at a considerable speed
I'm seeing
as
that. I'm watching us like
yeah.
blaze through.
So what would normally take a day and a half of travel, you get there in about 16 hours, give or take. The sun has
Not bad.
risen, the sun has started to set,
Going
and in
still.
the distance, to the right, you have, of course, the mountains on the island, and to the left in the distance, what you would normally kind of think of as a coral reef as the sun is just starting to set, but you can see a little like sandbar almost to the west as you're getting closer. And so you can see there. Uh, as the sun is just starting to set, you can see ruins, fallen, uh, what's the word? Columns, a set of
Pillars.
stairs that is
Yeah.
broken that looks like it used to lead up to something. And so that's what you see as the sun is starting to set. Would y'all like to
Out
wait
of
up for the night or head?
curiosity,
Mhm.
out of curiosity, can we see the tower from here? How tall is it?
Uh, from here, since you're on this end of the mountains instead of a straight across from it, I'd say you probably can't.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I was
mountains
curious
are
as to if
pretty
we could see the
sheer
lightning
here.
fraud from here.
Yeah, the mountains are pretty sheer here that go straight up, so this is probably the higher end of a mountain range. And so you wouldn't really be able to see the tower from here,
Okay.
just like you couldn't see the ruins from your tower.
So, do we want me to cast water breathing before we go to bed or after we wake up?
So he throws out an anchor. Around the corner here, the storm has died down a little bit. It's more to the south. You still have some waves lapping at the ship and making it rock back and forth and back and forth. But everything seems pretty stable.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. I know it's getting late, but I wouldn't mind doing a quick recon and then a more in depth in the morning when we have light.
Wade starts playing a game of cards with his two shipmates there uh, next to you, and
Um,
some betting starts happening as the sun goes down and the candles and the lanterns come out.
about what time
Are
of
we
night
going to
is
be
it?
able to see?
It's dark now, so I'd say it's probably about 8 o'clock now.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, y'all started out pretty early to get here, and it took quite a bit to get here. So
Well, if
yeah, we'll say it's about somewhere between 8 and 10.
I'm gonna pull out my drift globe.
if we are wanting to do a little recon, I will go ahead and cast water
Well,
breathing on
will
all of
we
us.
be able to see?
That's what the
That's what the
drift
globe's for.
globe is for.
Oh,
Yeah, drift globe is a little floating globe that gives off
Yeah,
light.
it can cast daylight or it can cast light.
Yeah, I had one in Meteor's campaign, but never really had a time to use it.
okay.
So he says, I'd recommend you all wait, but oh yeah, I suppose you all can see quite a bit better than we can. I've got a ship. I've got a boarding vessel, landing vessel here for you. And he points to the side of his ship where one is hanging. It's a rowboat, of course. It can hold 6 people, 7 if somebody wants to stand on the front and shout, row, row.
Yeah, I was
And he kind of
thinking.
chuckles at himself.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we don't submerge today, but maybe look at the stuff that's above. So, like you
Okay.
said, there was a staircase that looked like it went up to something. I was curious as to where that went, the direction it was aimed at.
The
So,
staircase, go ahead.
I was going to ask how much of the ruins are submerged.
Well, give me just a moment. You would have seen a little bit from the sun. So take what you see here as, in character instead of that. Go ahead and refresh if you need to.
Where are we in this?
You all are coming from the east. So y'all are coming from
From the right.
over here.
Okay.
There's stairs?
Yep, coming up from the south, you saw that these
Oh.
stairs right here were going up
Oh,
to nothing.
okay.
Okay, so they were going down to something else that's fallen apart. Okay. That's what I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if there were stairs towards the direction of the cliff face.
No.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
I'll take a look. Just bring that globy thing around, because otherwise I won't
Yeah,
be
I
able
will
to see.
experimentally activate the drift globe with its command word to emanate light. Specifically light, not daylight.
Mhm.
And I want to see if it will go into the water.
It will go into the water. Normally it floats above land, but we'll say you can will it to go down into the water as well.
Okay.
It lights underwater. Occasionally you see a fish swim by. Occasionally you see a small shark, and occasionally the mollusk here or there, the crab. Nothing major. Nothing that's going to kill you in one bite, as far as you can tell.
Kohl is gonna climb up on the edge of the boat
Hmm.
and jump off.
Okay.
Kohl jumps off the boat.
I'm gonna try to glide as far over as I can.
Okay, you all are a bit to the east of this,
Mm-hmm.
so you can glide down from the edge of the boat. I think, how far is it that you can move across as you go down?
Let's see. Find it. When you fall at least 10 feet above the ground, you can use glide horizontally a number of feet equal to your walking speed and take 0 damage from the fall. So that would be 30 feet.
Would it be easier to just morph into something that can swim?
I mean, I was
Nah.
expecting him to just wild shape into something with a swim speed, yeah. That's what I was
Ellie,
expecting.
I don't need it.
Ellie has said Wi-Fi died. It's not coming back. However, help may have arrived, so hopefully she will be here
That would be
soon.
good.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so I'm just going to glide 30 feet out.
Okay, and you're going to land in the water?
I will land on the water.
Okay. So he sees you getting ready to hop off. He would offer to get closer if you wanted him to, but then you jump off and you
I
land
got
on the
this.
water.
Yep. And then I walk on the water over to the island.
Right, because you have water walking boots, right?
Okay, it takes you about a
Marine,
minute of walking to get there. Is anyone
I'll
else
sprint.
doing anything else?
Mistral will be ready to jump into the water if she needs to.
Yep.
She
same
doesn't
for
need the
her.
water breathing spell.
I'll sprint.
I'll take flight.
And she will follow because the drift globe has to remain within 60 feet of Mistral.
Oh.
Mhm.
So she will follow Kohl so that Kohl has the light.
Yeah, so it is completely dark out, except for those that can see. The moon is out, so everything is dimly lit. So those with dark vision can pretty much see normally. Those that don't have dark vision, it's kind of eerily dim.
And I do not have dark vision.
I do.
I do. So yeah, I
I
would be
do.
flying above.
Okay.
Slightly above,
Am I
but
the only
Were you
one
above.
who
going to
can't
try and keep
see
up
in the
with
dark?
him?
Yep.
Ireland's flying overhead. Is anyone else walking on the water, or is anyone taking the boat?
I mean, do we have water walking up?
I think he has
Uh,
water walking boots.
I have a ring of water walking.
Oh,
Yeah,
ring.
so the
Okay.
rest of us cannot water walk.
Nope.
From that at least.
I got it. Yeah, I got a boat. Boat for a bit at least.
Okay, so you two kind of rush ahead. Everyone else works on getting on the boat. Mistral, Bannock, and Adeline, just in case.
Yep.
Get on the
I
boat
would be in
and
the
start
boat.
rowing out. So they're, like I said, about a minute behind you all on boat and coming in the distance.
I'll be like, Cole, don't go too far. You need to be able to see.
I'll stay within a range where I can still see okay. If I'm starting to get out of the light, I'll slow up.
You've definitely been out of the light after you jumped off. I mean, she's way back there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I can send it 60 feet away from me. It's just anytime I'm further than 60 feet away, it tries to come back.
Well,
Gotcha. Well,
consider this:
I ran
your
to the
movement is your movement in 1/10 of a minute.
yeah.
So
That
it's
just went
about
over my head.
9/10 of a minute back that way.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then we're on the land and not able to see very well.
Yeah. So there you're above water. Again, you can see kind of, it's very dimly lit. The water is doing its little flowing and the light shining off from the moonlight and everything else. Everything that you see there that's out of the water is obviously out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's kind of got that little blue hue to it is beneath
It's
the
under.
water. It looks like you can hop down and still be standing on ground, like up to your waist from where you are, but it definitely gets quite a bit deeper as you go off like the edge over here.
Okay.
So he can walk around right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if he so desires.
I will wait for the others to catch up. But I'll try to perceive anything interesting from here, I guess.
Okay, if you would give me a perception check,
Is it at disadvantage?
because it is uh, 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 uh,
Until
dark
the light
and
catches up.
hazy. Yes.
22. I'm used to being in the wilderness at night. That was pretty good rolls. 15 and 16?
So you notice a few shiny rocks here and there that seem to shimmer a little bit differently than normal, but it's hard to tell if it's because the water or because of something else. You notice one here, and then another shiny rock over here, and another shiny rock like over here down in the water.
I'll come over to this one.
Okay, go back to where you were.
Yep.
Okay, now take a step towards the rock you're talking about. Okay, take another step towards the rock you're talking about. Take another step towards the rock. Okay, stop there.
Here.
Yep.
Okay.
Please make an intelligence saving throw if you would.
Intelligence saving throw. Oh, that's not what I'm good at.
Mhm.
10.
Okay. Did that roll? No, of course not.
No.
Ah,
There it is.
12.
that did. You step there and you suddenly get a splitting headache because you take 12 psychic damage.
Oh, psychic damage. The worst kind of damage.
Poor monkey brain.
Ow! I have a headache.
I told you to be
Evelyn.
careful.
Something's over here. I keep doing the wrong voice for
So
him.
Kohl yells out, "Something's over here." Adeline will probably start rowing faster at that.
Mistral's
for the
literally
coughing.
about to just try to vortex them warp back to the boat. Be like, this is only supposed to be recon.
Yep, they're about
It
240
was
feet
It
away.
was recon. I was going to investigate a rock.
Yep, so 240 feet away. So you're still there. You gonna do anything?
Should we get closer, Erlen?
No. Wait here. Would magic detect help with anything?
Maybe. Don't know until you try.
So everyone is rowing a little bit closer.
Firebot, I asked a question.
What
gonna
did you ask?
Cast detect magic. See if
Okay,
I
yeah,
notice
because
anything.
asking the DM will magic help. I'm not allowed to tell
Yeah,
you
he
whether
can't
it will help
answer
or
that.
not.
You have to try it.
The
He can't just tell you.
only way to answer is to do.
Yeah, so you cast detect magic. You detect nothing within 30 feet of you.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Okay, everyone's about
30,
200
so
feet
this
out.
far.
I'd like to look
I-
through my spyglass at them.
I did take a step back.
Yep. You see Erlen looking around, kind of panically, and Kohl looking rather concerned, but only as Kohl can. Pretty much, he has a slight frown, but not so much.
I'm gonna cast.
Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm keeping detect magic up.
Oh yeah, it is concentration up to 10 minutes. Nice. I'm gonna cast healing word on myself.
Okay. Perfectly fine. Go right ahead.
7.
All right.
Did I tell you you took 12 damage or 6 damage?
12.
You said 12.
Okay, you took 6. You took half that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I took half damage?
Yeah, you took half the 12, so you took 6.
Okay.
So everyone's
4,
closer,
6 more. There we go.
about 150 feet out.
No, I will say I do not naturally resist psychic.
Mm-hmm.
If
That's
that
fine.
matters. Okay.
There's a reason.
Yep.
Okay.
You made the save. You're good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a low save.
Yeah. Outside of player knowledge, you made the save. So about 100 feet out.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome
The boyfriend came home and literally fixed it with 15 seconds.
back.
What did he do?
He moved it. That's all he did.
Gotta move it away from the magnetic interference.
I was
Okay.
like, you.
What?
I was like, it took me like, I was fucking with that thing for hours, and you just move it.
So are you
It
going to
literally,
go ahead?
the speed literally went from 20 to fucking 440
Wow.
Wow.
just from moving it.
Okay, Cole, Erlen, are either of you going to do anything while you're waiting since
Nope.
since the headache happened, or are y'all going to play it safe?
We are playing it safe for now.
Yeah, I
The
wanna
others
play
are
it
coming.
safe.
We're gonna wait.
Okay.
Did you just say the British are coming?
No.
Others are coming.
We
Oh.
are going to meet them in a boat.
Yeah.
And
I
Cole
jumped
got a
out of the
monkey
boat and
headache.
ran across the water.
Ooh.
And he got a monkey
Owie.
headache.
Yep.
Ow. Not fun.
Yeah, he ran ahead and got psychic damage for his trouble.
Ow. Okay. Mean
So-
dragon giving Cole a headache.
My aura is because I've got detect magic up.
Okay.
So that's my why
And
the
that'll be
aura.
up for, I think that's 10-minute duration.
Yep.
Okay.
Where did we
Sure.
enter from, Sindo? Where to put
We are
where the
entering
arrows
from
my
the
cursor?
right.
Over by the blue rectangle.
He hasn't put the characters
Yeah,
up
we are
yet.
not in there yet. We're in
Oh,
the blue
okay.
rectangle, which is the boat. Well, that's
Yep.
our
Okay.
entry point, but yeah.
Over here, guys.
I bet.
And I have a drift globe up so we can all see, even if we don't have dark vision.
We're exploring the sunken
So
ruins.
you're definitely close enough now. You can direct the light as you so desire. Getting closer now that you've got a lot more light on the situation, and can kind of see under the water a little bit more. You do see a stairway that looks like it's going down right about there.
Don't
Okay.
worry about the dexterity save. I'm not targeting a person, so it doesn't matter.
And so you see a stairway going down there. As you get closer, I mean, you see what you see.
Dragon DMs.
Checking DMs.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-ba,
I'm gonna
ba,
get
ba.
closer again. I might get another headache.
That's fine, Allie.
I keep going into the wrong voice with that. That's princess.
It's a force of
Row,
habit.
row,
It
row
is.
your boat.
I'm gonna get going. All right, I'm gonna step closer.
Be careful.
Yes,
I'll
please do be
try.
careful.
Mistral would also like to try to go closer, but she may need to get out of the boat to do that unless the rest of the boat is willing to go that way.
Well, there, I moved the boat up.
Yes, you did.
You gonna make him stop again, Firebutt?
Yeah, you need to stop right there.
Okay.
Make an intelligence save.
Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe
That
maybe
hurt.
let
Like
someone
perfect.
with a little more intelligence attempt.
But it's
Ow.
shiny.
Ouch.
You take 9 damage as another headache racks through.
Man, I think he takes 10 more psychic damage from what Fire said. Ow.
He's starting to get a bit frustrated, but he's pushing forward.
He said, nope, I'ma do this.
So this is where you said it was.
Yep.
What?
So you see a
Do I
rather
see?
shiny rock down there as you look close. It looks a little bit pearlescent. It's got some gold dust that seems to be kind of showing on the side.
Looks like Erilyn followed me. Does she need to roll anything, or does she detect magic?
Nope, you detect no magic. So y'all can get out of the boat if you so desire. Again, that place there, you can step out onto the embankment. You will be in the water. If you can't walk on water, it'll be up to like your hips, your waist, but it's easily room.
I grab the shiny rock.
Okay, you pick up a shiny rock. You now have a rock that has some gold flakes on it.
Got it.
Why is the first
What
thing that went
is
through my head
it?
was that he was gonna eat the rock?
All this headache for a shiny rock?
Apparently. I'll put it in my bag
Mistral
of
is just
holding.
kind of watching this and shaking her head and saying, "What part of recon means touch things?"
Well, I wasn't
It's
getting this
cold.
close to it and not touching it.
We don't know if it's
I
there for
mean-
a reason. We may want to leave it there.
Oh, come
It's already
now.
in the
Don't
bag
you
of
know?
holding.
Don't you know this is just how Kohl works? If he finds a shiny,
So
he's
still
gotta
not
grab the
detecting
shiny.
any magic?
How far up are you, Erilyn?
Probably like 5 feet. I'm just hovering above him.
Okay, can you please make an intelligence saving throw for me?
I'm sorry, it's taking me a minute to get used to the fact that my character went from the fucking fireball goth
Did that
child
go?
to this.
I didn't see
No,
anything.
it didn't.
I didn't
Nope,
see
didn't see
anything.
anything.
Am I gonna have trouble with these now?
Check your D&D Beyond log settings again.
That came
There you
through.
go. That went through.
I was about to say, I don't
Not a smart
remember
kitty.
the connecty thingy between Beyond and Roll20 did have an update.
Take
Your
8
minstrel.
psychic damage.
Gross.
I pull it out of my bag and hand it, or hold it out to Mistral to look at.
Okay, so
slash
I'm gonna
take.
go higher,
Okay.
about 15 feet, and start moving back.
Okay. So
There
he
was
hands
2
you
more.
this nice shiny wet rock that has lots of gold flakes and stuff on it.
Does this have any significance to me whatsoever?
None at all.
Okay.
It's a nice shiny rock with lots of gold flakes on it.
There
I
was
mean, it might
another
be
one
worth
over here. I'll
something.
go
It
get it.
does have what appear to be gold flakes on it, but it's so sparse. It's mainly just really catches off the light of the moon and just kind of shimmers quite a bit.
I did
I
ask a
would kind of
question.
like to investigate the area where you're finding these things before you pick them all up, especially if you seem to be getting headaches when you get close.
And am I still not detecting any magic?
Correct.
I guess that makes sense. Fine, I'll go back over to the headache zone.
Mistra would like to go
Why
that
was
way.
that a
It's just
default?
unless the rest of the boat's gonna go, I'm gonna have to just swim it.
I can move the boat if everybody else wants to come further ashore. That's fine.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
I'm gonna come further ashore, yeah.
Okay.
Is anyone else here static?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I
stop.
I would like to inspect the area around where the rock was.
Yeah, I would like to do some sort of investigation
Okay.
of that
Kohl,
zone.
Yep.
I need you to please make an intelligence saving throw.
17.
Hey, there we go.
I'm getting good at this. Oh, hurts good.
Take 4 psychic damage.
That's a sentence I didn't expect to come out of my D&D game today.
Mistral and Adeline, if you would both please
Mm-mm.
give me a perception check.
No, it's
Okay.
illegal. Okay.
Just a straight perception check.
We're level 10 right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
That's a nat one.
Oh no.
There's a
Oh,
reason why I
no.
wanted
Don't look at it.
investigation and not perception.
Don't look at it.
Okay, can I do a thing?
I'm gonna activate my feat, my trait. I have I have an optional feature.
Wait, I'm a bard.
And I'm gonna
Don't I
burn
have
a
something?
sorcery point to re-roll that ability check.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah,
I-
well, first, go ahead, Banana.
I want to cast Enhance Ability on me and Cole.
Okay.
Mm.
Which
I went
ability
from
are
a
you
1 to a
enhancing?
20.
Fox Cunning.
Is that
So,
intelligence?
intelligence checks.
Okay.
I forgot to
Adeline,
do. I forgot to
Okay,
bardic inspiration. No.
yeah,
I
that's
suck
the
at
other
bardic.
thing.
Nene, before you do that, double check if that's intelligence checks or
Because I've been
intelligence
dead
saving
and in the
throws.
void for like an hour
Targets
or two.
an
Can we assume I
advantage
did it,
on
please?
intelligence checks.
Okay, so
Okay.
that will
Saving
not
throws is
help.
what you're doing right now.
Huh?
Saving throws are
Dragon.
what's happening.
Oh. Okay then. Yep,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Yeah, that'll
Yep.
help with skill checks. Wouldn't really help
Yep.
much with saving throws.
All right, so
That's
my
not-
natural
wait,
one
taking back
should-
that.
became a
Can't
15,
be
became a
me.
20.
Never mind, I don't want to do
Yeah,
it.
so that would be like Arcana, History,
I
Investigation,
don't know what I'm doing.
Religion check.
Okay,
Nature
Mistral.
checks.
Yeah.
With your adjustment, you see another shiny rock here and another shiny rock that's kind of up about here. But as you hear kind of Cole complaining about a sudden headache again, you see this shiny rock here kind of, what's the word? You know how whenever you tap water, how it kind of
Resonate.
has a little wave and move. Yeah, you see this kind of shimmy a little bit. The one that's here.
That rock over there is reacting.
What? Which one? Over there?
Over here.
All right. I can I look around here first? I'm going to use my eyes to look. I'm not gonna like physically
Okay, give me
poke
perception.
around at anything.
Wait, does my bardic inspiration only work for one other creature?
21.
It's whoever you decide to give it to.
Mhm.
That's too much effort right now for my
Yes,
brain.
you'd have to have a mantle that would give it to multiple. Otherwise,
My brain
You
can't
look
think.
around. You see the one that everyone was kind of pointing out, and you see it shimmer and shake a little bit. And I need you to please make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Ow. Stop that.
But he rolled good that time. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Take
half
4
damage is
psychic
still
damage.
psychic damage. Still hurting.
He just can't catch a break.
I am going to run over to
I'm
this one.
There.
Okay.
I need you to roll initiative, please.
Initiative.
Who?
Ooh.
Who? Me?
Everybody.
All of
all.
us? Huh?
Oh boy.
Yep.
I didn't agree to this.
Oh boy.
Yep,
I
I
didn't
forgot
sign
to
up for this.
click my token, but it's a 13.
Oh wait, yeah. Let me click my token.
I forgot to click mine.
The shiny rock
Marilyn
is
has a 10.
fighting us.
Adeline has a 7.
The dice don't like me today, guys.
Vanek has a 14.
This does
Cole
not bode
has
well
an
for the
8.
rest of today. This is not bode well. This is gonna be a repeat of when I was.
We're doing
fucking...
such a great job at a recon mission, you guys.
This
Mhm.
is gonna be a repeat of when I was stunned for the entire damn battle. I can see it already.
I'm right next to you. I can warp you places. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I can remove your stun.
That's right. I am not
Okay,
cursed to be
so-
stunned for eternity.
I'm moving you back just a little bit, Cole.
Man, that was poop.
Why are we fighting sharks?
Sharks? Land sharks?
Oh, now everyone's afraid. Land
Element-
sharks exist in D&D, just so you know.
They
Element-
do.
I want to
elemental-
fight a land shark
Element-
and tame it, and I want to name it Freddy.
Yes, elemental land sharks.
So, Bannock, it is your turn. You've seen this going on back and forth. You saw that Mistral pointed out this shimmery rock over there. Cole has been complaining about massive headaches. Erlen's been complaining about headaches.
Including Kohl.
Moving
You
through
saying
the
I'm a
water will be half speed unless you have an ability or something that lets you move. Normally
Oh.
through it, it is considered difficult terrain.
Yes, I heck I don't.
Anyone on the ship can forego your action to move the entire boat if you so desire.
Yeah.
You can
Okay,
also hold your
wait.
action for someone else to move the boat if you want to wait. Either way,
Yes.
you can hold your action.
Let me see here. Let me think.
Wait, I'll ask my question when I know what we're doing.
Yeah. I gotta think about this real quick.
We're not sure what we're fighting yet. We just know we're in
Yeah.
initiative with something.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hold up. Oh, this
Yep.
is like,
Gonna hold my action for when the boat moves.
oh.
Let's see here.
What kind of action do you wish to hold? Do you want to hold an action to move out, hold an action to let forth a bolt of lightning and strike Cole in the head for being a silly butt? And
No.
What Cole do to
What,
you,
what,
Dragon?
what do you want me to do? You want me to banish the poor guy? No, I'm not gonna do it.
Dragon has it out for Cole today.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the thunderclap as an action, I guess. But not at
And-
Cole. Not at Cole.
what's the trigger? If something moves up to you, is
Yeah.
it a ranged effect or what?
It's create a thunderous sound like be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
So if anything
No.
moves to me,
That seems really bad for the rest of the party.
well, maybe
We move.
Yeah.
you should move.
No. You want us to be like you, headache gang?
Actually, change my mind. Instead of thunderclap for ray of frost. We'll
Alrighty.
save thunder. We'll save thunderclap for now.
So, Mistral, it's your turn. Give me just a moment. I have to run Little Dragon's Cave. So, Mistral and Erlen, please be thinking about what you want to do.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
So I just want to remind everybody, because I know it's so easy to forget that I have Vortex Warp, but I have Vortex Warp. I can
in
move
my
people.
defense, in my defense, it's been longer for me than it has been you guys with these characters.
I can move people 120 feet if you let me move you.
Nice stars.
So that's an option. Always an
That's
option.
a lot of distance.
It's great. I could just witch bolt the thing
Great
from a
spell.
distance. I could lightning
Yeah,
bolt
but
it
we
from a
don't know what it
distance.
is.
I
Yeah, we don't
could
know what
chromatic
we're
orbit
fighting
from a
yet.
distance.
I
I
hope
could
it's a land
smack
shark that I
it
can
from
name
up
Freddy.
close.
I could do the bad thing and thunderstep, and y'all deal with the consequences when I leave.
I don't want to deal with the consequences of your actions, though.
Which is why I'm not doing that. I could psychic lance it from a distance.
I lost my phone.
I
Oh,
can. Let's see. I have a lot of ranged magic, is what I'm getting at.
I also have a lot of ranged magic, but as you guys have learned, I don't know how to bard still. So
Well, as a
No.
bard, your bread and butter is gonna be dissonant whispers.
I bet. Let's go. I got this now.
Because you never have to see what you're hitting. You just gotta know it's there.
And it has to
And
be
then
able to
when
hear you.
something
Yeah, it
And
has
then
to have
when s-
ears.
and then when something hits too hard, silvery barbs.
Yeah.
I don't have
And
silver.
use
Wait, do I?
your bardic inspiration freely for your cool stuff.
If you don't
I
have
keep
silvery
think-
barbs, that's a questionable bard build.
I don't think I
No,
have
it's
silvery
not.
barbs.
It's
Not
not
really.
strictly
To me.
necessary. It's
Different
fine.
birds are different ways.
You can work it without it.
It is a great spell, though.
Hey, I didn't know what I was doing when I built this character. I was
Well,
like, I want to be a
and your
bard, and then put
your
some
easy
notes onto
damage
it.
cantrip for just a little bit to scope things out is vicious mockery.
Ew.
So there you go.
Bet.
Because that's
So-
a freebie cantrip.
So, what shall Mistral do?
All right, so we still don't know what we're doing. We just know that there was a thing resonating over here
Yep.
in this area.
Yeah, there was a shiny stone that's standing there rather prominently on top that was kind of shimmer, wiggling. Think of like you tapped a side of jelly. You know, the
Alright.
shaky.
Is this in the water? Is this sticking out of the water?
It is on top of the broken steps that are there.
Okay,
Okay.
I would like to. Let's see, distance. Alright, cool. Have enough distance to do that. Which one am I doing? Which movement thing am I doing?
I don't know.
I was gonna try and fly closer to see if I could detect anything from it.
I'm just gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna cast a chill touch towards it.
Okay.
So that is, let's see, cantrip. Was a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Now this does specify a creature, so if it's an object and not a creature, just be aware.
And it is necrotic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is necrotic. On a hit, they take the damage, and they cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn, and the hand just kind of clings there.
Okay.
It's a
Love
ghostly
touch.
skeletal hand.
You see this rock that was kind of standing there rather predominantly seem to shift and turn into like a liquid bit of metal, and it flattens itself down to the top of the stairs there.
Okay. Also, if for some reason this thing is undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me
Okay.
till the end of my next turn. It's the only other part of that spell. So that was my cantrip. So that was my action.
Yep, that should be visible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, hang on. I need to zoom out. Okay,
That
yeah.
was 6 necrotic damage to it.
Who drew on it? It made it look like a duck.
Someone drew. Someone drew it to
Meteor
say
drew.
that's there.
It looks like a
I'm
duck.
not going to use a bonus action.
It is now a duck.
And you said it's an action to move the boat.
Yes.
We can't use our movement to move the boat.
Correct.
Okay.
Quack, quack.
You actually have to move the paddle and everything else to move the boat. So it is a lot of movement other than just, you're not walking the boat.
Alright, so I guess I have no movement then, unless I can get out of the boat somewhere onto a surface. So I'm good. It's my turn.
I mean, you can jump off into the water.
I don't want to.
There's these rocks that seem to be out of the water.
Yep, those rocks are out of the water.
Okay, then I will pop on this one.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Erilyn, it is your turn.
I am going to fly up to here. And
How far up are you?
we'll say still 15.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
No, you fly up to there.
No magic aura.
No headache?
No.
Okay, can I see if I can take a look at it and figure out what it is?
You certainly
It's a
can.
rock.
So what, perception,
Well,
investigation?
right now it looks like a silver puddle. I mean, you don't have to roll too difficult for that one.
Real stupid if it turns out we just attacked.
Detect magic?
It is
Anything
not
coming from it?
detecting as magical.
My hand, my skeletal hand would not be clinging to it if it was not a creature of some sort.
It definitely seems to not be happy. It is definitely clinging down as low as it can get to the stairs. It's really hard to see from the side now, but you're above it, so you can see it quite easily.
I don't know what to do. Do I attack it?
It's a good question.
This is question for the party. Do I attack it? What do I do?
What does your gut say?
I don't know.
I mean, it attacked Kohl when he went to the thing.
True.
I'm gonna try to toll the dead on it. It's not missing any hit points, is it?
It is.
It
It
is.
is? Yes.
I
Okay.
damaged it.
I was about to say.
I toll the dead on it.
Okay, that hits.
13 hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, Toll
no.
the Dead's a wisdom
It's-
save. It's
yeah,
not an
wisdom
attack or
save.
hit.
Sorry,
Oh.
yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
Damn.
I was very confused when you said 13 hits. I'm like, 13's the damage, not the.
Yeah, I was confused for a minute there too. It's been a while
Okay.
since I
It
was a
failed the
cleric.
save, so there you go.
It fails. Okay, so it
So
takes it all
13
anyways.
plus 13 plus 6.
Okay, you
Not
see this liquidy bit of metal kind of gloop and slurp and break up and drain down the stairs into the water and dissolves into the water.
I repeat.
Does that mean it's dead?
Yeah.
Only one way to
Well-
find out.
It disappeared.
It's something.
Cole, try to approach the rock again. See if you get another headache, because the thing causing the headache is presumably gone.
Cole
On my
gets
turn, I
no
will.
shit.
Yeah.
Anything else,
I'm-
Erilyn?
No, for now, I'm good. Actually, hold on. I'm going to should I?
What? Copper for your thoughts?
Give me a second. Trying to. What is my bonus? It's healing word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, healing word. Um, since I told the dead, I can healing word as well, correct? Because it was cantrip.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna healing word on Kohl since he's taken more damage.
Yeah, healing word's the special one, anyways, that we make an exception for.
Yeah, we home rolled that. House rolled that one can always be a bonus action, even
So
if you've already cast a
meteor,
spell.
take 9 healing.
Okay.
You just can't bonus action it above first level, I think was what we had said. Always has to be
Yep.
a first level healing word.
So anything else?
I moved as far as I can move. I did my action and my bonus.
Okay. Cole, it's your turn.
Okie doke. I'm going to move towards it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, I think I can get it right there.
And you're on top of the water, right?
Yep.
Do. One moment, because it keeps being mean to me. Do you move over the steps beneath the water? Does a 19 hit?
19 definitely
Yes.
hits.
Okay. The water beneath your feet, almost, you see something rather clear kind of shooting up through it part way, and it strikes at your ankle, your foot.
Ooh.
So this weird liquidy looking pseudopod does 10 damage to you from below.
Okay. What kind of damage?
Acid damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay, now you can continue your turn.
Okay. That changes what I was going to do a little. There's something under me.
I mean the metal dissolved into the water, so it could be the metal.
Yeah.
And
How
we can't see it?
How far down is it from me?
You can look down, and since you have a little bit of light from Mistral's globe floating there, you can
Yeah, I
actually
tried to
see
move closer.
you can see a room down the stairs there. It does seem to have water, into it. The water here above the land and the stairs there is very thin, maybe like an inch or two, just enough water for there to be water here covering this, but it's definitely over the entrance there.
How far down is
So
the
it's a
creature that attacked
rune?
me?
Pretty much immediately beneath you, you saw the water reach up and hit you. Pretty much is what it appeared like.
Okay.
If it were a glyph, my spell would not have hit it.
Um,
It may be a sentinel of some kind, but
I think I'm gonna do something that hopefully you will allow.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Thorn Whip at it. 24
Okay.
hit
At what?
at the thing that attacked me.
So at your feet?
Yeah, downwards at the creature that
Okay.
attacked me.
Okay. Roll
And
damage.
7. And it's going to pull it 10 feet upwards from where it is.
Oh, I thought you were going to Eldritch Cheese Grater it.
I'm hoping to kind of launch it out of the water.
Okay. I need you, if you would please, to make a DC 12 dex saving throw. So, got to roll a 12 or higher.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you can choose to either move as you see your whip pulling something up from the stairway beneath your feet. You can either stand your ground or you can move out of the way.
Well, I have no movement left.
Well, this
But
is a choice you can make. You can
It
either
would
be
be
pushed
that
out of
would
the
be as
way
part of your
or
save.
stand your ground.
I would move out of the way
Okay.
as it's getting thrown up into the air.
So you can move, since you're right up against the stairs, you can move here.
Where he's here.
Yeah.
And left
Okay.
one.
And left one? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And where are you at, Erilyn?
15 feet up.
Okay. So his vine whip shoots down through the water, attacks something. The thorns dig into whatever this thing is and pulls it upwards. And out of the stairway appears a cubish looking form that was rather hard to see because it was beneath the
Oh.
water.
An ice slime?
It's rather more clear than blue, but it's nice and visible.
That's a
Gelatinous
gelatinous
cube?
cube.
Yep. Mm-hmm,
Gelatinous cube. Okay.
The bad.
Oh, hell
bad.
no.
And then
Bad.
I will use my bonus action after I see this to rage.
Okay.
Get me out of here.
The gelatinous cube bad.
Very bad.
I was not expecting that.
I don't think anyone.
You
was.
went fishing and didn't catch a fish.
Nope. Caught
Pretty
something
much.
way worse than a fish.
Adeline, it's your turn.
I just want to point out again, recon mission.
Yep. Erilyn,
I
you
was
are
just looking at the
immediately...
shiny rocks.
It's us.
This thing is large enough as he pulled it up and it squeezed out of the hole. It is immediately beneath your feet, Erilyn.
I mean, we got the dude over here that literally is the
This is a
definition of talk
very
shit, get hit.
large... This is a very large cube.
Oh my stars.
I guess I don't have a reaction to move slightly up.
No, it didn't actually reach you. If it would have, you would have had a chance to try and dodge out of the way.
Just know that it's
You
under
didn't
you.
need to. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is just immediately beneath you.
But am I
Well-
within its attack range if I try to move?
Yes.
Ah, get off the screen.
I'll get it. I'll get you. It's fine.
I
So,
thought it was
Adeline.
going to be a little creature.
I'm
not
going
a
to
big
summon
gelatinous
Draconic
cube.
Spirit.
Summon Draconic Spirit.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me see what I've got here.
Mm-hmm. Adeline might be a pretty face, but she can still pack a punch.
Let's see. Those ones are ugly.
Dragon says it has to be perfect since it's his relative.
How big is it?
Oh. I don't know.
That doesn't help. It's a large dragon neutral.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
large. Controlled by Artemia.
It's me, Athemia. Back for the dead. What up?
Okay, manifest an unoccupied space. Okay, where would you like it to be?
I want it
It
to be a
can be
little bit
within
closer.
60 feet of you.
I can stay there. Wait, hang on. Let me see this thing. Oh,
It
yeah, I
can
stay
move
there.
30. Speed
I guess-
30, fly 60, swim 30.
So, Firedale,
Yes.
question: how far
Uh-huh.
are we from the fog?
The fog is like a mile or two left westward. You're still
Okay.
quite a bit away.
Okay. Not close
Objects
enough
on
for
map
me to.
may appear closer than they appear.
Not close enough for me to punt the Gelatinous cube into the fog. Got it.
Definitely not. No.
Darn it.
Definitely outside of 150 feet.
Sounds funny though. Can you imagine
I
punching a
can't
cube?
even. Yeah. Definitely out of 180 feet, you mean?
Yeah.
Distance spell, y'all.
Okay, and pick a damage type. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison.
Acid.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Because you gained that as a resistance.
Good choice. Very good
oh
choice.
yeah, that's a very good choice. Yeah.
Hey.
It's like somebody did their homework.
Out of curiosity, what
Yeah, I used
plane
USC,
are gelatinous
thing,
cubes
though.
from?
This
Which
one.
what?
It's a good
Plane.
I didn't hear the word.
Plane.
Plane.
The
This
plane of
one.
existence.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yep.
It doesn't
they're
help
normal
me.
plane. Current plane.
Banishment will only buy us a little time.
yeah.
We can
Okay,
take it.
so what do you want the dragon to do?
I
Because
want
it shows your initiative.
I want the dragon to do a melee attack against it.
You have to be up close to it.
Oh, I want it to use its breath against it.
I mean, you can move the dragon.
Yeah, it can move up to
Oh
30
yeah,
feet.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't
That
have
was
brain
just-
cells, y'all.
There, it has moved.
You guys gotta help me out here. I'm still in the my brain is still like decompressing.
What level spell did you use for this? Fifth?
5th.
5.
Fifth.
Okay.
Yep, so it can
gets
make 2 attacks.
Okay. And I want to do the melee attack.
So
Okay,
put
it
that
uses
1d6
your-
plus 4.
Yeah, it'll use whatever your
So it's my
spell attack is.
so 1d6
I think it's
plus
the 1d6 plus 4.
That's
it
the
says
damage.
In the... Ow.
Alright, I'll check your DMs.
Oh,
Checking.
my spell attack is plus 9.
If you can't answer, that's fine, but that should tell you what I'm going to do.
Da-da-da.
Because I don't actually know.
Does it say it can't?
Okay.
All right. So roll your attack.
So what I
Yes.
do, just a d20 plus 9?
Yep.
Okay. Wonder if I can. Just do it. 22.
That hits, so roll a d6 plus
Plus
9.
4 plus 5. Yeah.
Plus 4, isn't it?
Well, it's
D6
plus
1d6
her
plus
spell
4
level.
plus the spell's level.
Yeah.
You want me to
So
roll it
it's
for you?
1d. No, I want to do it. So it's 1d6 plus 4 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
1d6 plus 9.
1d6 plus 9. 12. And do I roll it
Alrighty.
again for the second attack?
Yep, you
you'll
roll
have to
to
roll to
attack
hit.
again.
Roll
Okay.
the d20
The
again.
d20.
21.
That hits, roll damage.
Yay. Yay!
Woo.
So that's
15.
11. No. 15, yeah. And then you also
15?
get to use your breath weapon.
I can also use my breath weapon?
That's what it says. Make a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level, rounded down, and it uses its breath weapon.
Just keep
Yay.
in mind, if you wanted to use the breath weapon, you're probably going to hit Kohl.
Yep.
She can aim
Because
Am
it.
I gonna
how it
hit
does
Kohl?
it. It's a 30-foot cone, so yeah.
Straight ahead is you. Even if she aims it down, it's going to hit you.
Ah,
She can avoid
damn
Erlen.
Because he's right there.
Yep.
If
Right at the
sh-
edge.
if
It
she
doesn't
did
say it
this
may
way-
use, it says it uses, so I think it's going to use it.
Oh.
If she aims it this way, it'll still be included in the cone.
Oh, wait, hang
Yep,
on, hang
but then so will Erlen.
on. What if I aim it this way?
I'm 15 feet up though.
Yeah,
And
as
it's a
long as she's
30-foot
aiming
cone.
down in a direction, it's
What
fine.
if I aim
Okay,
it this
okay.
way
I'll
or
let you
this
get away
way?
with it. I'll let you get away with it.
Yay! You
Yeah.
love us.
You can aim it like up this way so that the length of it gets diluted.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, you can usually
Spell.
aim
What's
it
your
in a
spell
way
save
that
DC?
My spell save DC is 17.
Okay. Pretty sure it's not going to make it. Definitely not.
Yay!
Nope.
So 2d6.
I want it.
You know, you could
Acid
just
damage.
click the little the pink box.
I like doing it this way. 10.
Woo.
That's 10 acid, if that makes a difference.
Yep.
Okay. It took 10 acid damage.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-mm-mm.
He's not resistant to
So
acid.
that was your move, its move. Now it's go. It has an initiative of -3.
That's crazy.
Like I said, there's probably no way it was going to make that dex save.
That's crazy.
Let's see. That's there. Kohl is there. Kohl,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to please make a dex saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Okay, you can move out of the way, or you can choose to stand your ground, as it's going to move
Mm.
there.
I'll hop up here if I can.
Since
Okay.
I'm above it, do I get an attack of opportunity?
You can, yes.
That has to be done with a weapon, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
melee.
it's a melee attack.
Does 13 hit?
It does. Roll damage. So you're doing it two-handed, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus, don't forget my blessed strikes.
Yeah, that's the 4 and 6 instead of the 3.
Yep.
So 10. Doop, doop. And it's me. Okay, we're good. Bannock, it is your turn.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Okay. Shot this cube. Everyone's out of it, so I don't have to pull anybody out.
Best recon mission ever.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately
Dang
into
shiny
fighting.
rocks.
Dang it, that monkey brain.
I wanted the shiny.
Just trying to think here.
Yeah, this thing has many fish bodies floating around in it.
I'm sure it looks nearly invisible inside the water.
Yeah. Yeah, beneath the water, you pretty much can't see the bottom of it in that little, like, 1.5 inches.
Is anyone in the water at this moment?
I'm flying.
No, currently nobody is. The dragon is
Very
above it.
good.
Cole has
Okay.
jumped up on top of the
All right.
stairs. You're not. The boat is.
All right. Give me 1 second.
The boat will have a little bit of resistance. It'll be fine. Wood's not a great conductor.
Everyone measuring.
We'll see if this is needed.
Good attack with your dragon there.
Yeah, that
Adam.
was a great attack.
Why, thank you! It was my first smart move as a bard.
You got 2 max rolls on that.
Yep.
I'm slowly getting the hang of being a
Okay.
bard.
So I'm gonna hop out of the boat to the south onto this little tiny island here.
Just
Okay.
don't stick yourself in the water.
Yep, not in the water. I'm on dry land.
Mistral the Storm Maid says, "Don't touch the water."
Yep. I'm right next to it, so I'm just gonna hop out.
Yep.
Oh,
The
yeah.
boat's still there, so I can hop back in the boat next turn,
Yep.
right? Okay. Okay.
Out of
This
character,
is where. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say out of character. Do we know if it's susceptible to any type of specific damage?
Nope.
Not
We haven't
without
rolled any
taking
knowledge checks
yeah,
for.
taking a moment to figure
Yeah.
out if you know it or not.
Yep, we
Well,
haven't
I
taken
am not
checks
going
to
to
see
take
if
a
we
moment to
identify
figure it out. I am
what?
gonna.
From what we can tell, it's not resistant to acid, which is good news.
Or bludgeoning? Or
I'm
necrotic?
I'm gonna overkill in a minute. It's fine.
I am gonna go. God help me.
I'm surprised it didn't attack on its turn.
let
There
me
ain't
just-
no God here.
Hold
boy.
on. No, let me just. I lost track
It
of
must
where
be
I want
hurt.
to do this. Hold on.
Well, apparently our God is Mistral, actually.
So,
This-
he's
Right-
gonna get a smite in a minute.
right here. I am gonna reach in my pocket, and I'm gonna pull out, and I don't think anyone can see this, but it's a little something I packed before we left when I was prepping.
Mm.
Little tiny ball of sulfur, bat guano, and
Ew.
I am gonna go ahead and specifically right here, right here.
I think we had the same idea except different elements.
Yep.
Bannock.
Fireball?
I am going to bleepity bleep fireball that bleepity bleep.
So next to Erlen and Kohl, a large fire suddenly erupts as a small explosion happens next to you.
That's funny. I was
He
looking
just-
at my
he just
fireball
points
spell.
and is like fireball.
Does
Right at
everybody
that
have
spot.
Fireball?
No,
I have fireball.
I have
It
I have a different
fails.
one.
We're about to
It has a
roll.
-2
-2.
dex save.
Okay.
No.
So
It
and
dodges
there's a reason
towards it.
hold on. So there's a reason I'm gonna explain. So I roll for damage now, right? First.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
39.
But now you've got a 20-foot sphere of fire.
Yes. But at that point is Kohl is 25 feet out and Erlen is 25 feet out, so they don't have to do.
Yeah, he
Next
did good,
saving
so
throw.
y'all wouldn't have to do it.
But the slime is within the 20 feet.
This
Yep.
is going to look ridiculous in a moment,
I
Bannock,
mathed
just so you're aware.
I mathed the crap out of that. So
I need you to
you're
understand
welcome.
how ridiculous that's going to look in one turn.
That's fair. I
Okay,
don't care.
so here's what happens. A fireball goes off next to you all. The slime is caught up in it, and Kohl, you can see the part of the slime that's sticking out of the fireball.
Mhm.
And as the fire wraps around it, you see the part that's there just kind of melt down into the water and disperse. And everything is bright for a moment from this big, bright flash of light.
Maybe it died.
I think it died.
The flash goes away. For just a moment, you see dry ground beneath you, and kind of part way down into the stairwell there. And then water suddenly rushes in to fill up the gap that was made by the sudden boiling of water as steam rises through the air from this explosion.
This is scientifically correct. I'm proud of you,
Yes.
Firedale. Very well done.
Now, is it
That is
dead?
exactly what would happen.
We are out of initiative for now.
50%.
Mistral looks
I've-
at the amber rod that she was holding in her hand and just kind of slumps.
I'm looking
Oh,
at my
one of these
necklace of
is Thunderbolt.
fireballs.
I was going to use lightning bolt. I was going to Thor this thing.
Yeah, Kohl
Or I was-
has his great axe ready and is like, "Oh, it's dead.
Bannock
I
just
raged
looks
for
over.
nothing."
Bannock looks over and smirks and
You're trying
says,
not to electrocute us.
Never a dull time, is there?"
Whereas
he's
I
he
also
is
have.
so freaking full of himself right
He's
now.
so
He's just-
smug right now.
Yeah,
Mister's
he
like, you could
is.
have saved a little bit of fun for me.
He is smug. He knew he wanted to blow the crap out of that thing with science.
So
wouldn't y'all currently
basically,
have-
if I hadn't pulled him out.
I was about to do the same thing with my necklace of fireballs.
So
Also-
y'all
also-
currently have a flying, large black dragon next to you, and water rushing in to fill this empty thing, and then all is quiet again. Then off in the distance you hear, "Hey, is everything okay?"
Send a message over to Wade. We're fine.
He says, "Good. I just lost. Do I need to come over?" He sounds rather upset at himself.
He lost the bet.
Okay, dumbass.
You should know not to bet against us by now, Wade.
Okay,
Eh.
so if I'm looking around
I
these
bet
stairs,
who went down first.
And you didn't think it would be Kohl.
Eh. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt.
How much did
He
you
can
lose
swim.
this
I've seen
time?
him do it.
How much did you lose this time?
10 gold.
Okay. Not the worst
Womp
of
womp.
wagers.
okay, so I want to see if I can see anything down at the stairs.
You can see the stairs going down into a room. The floor of said room appears to be made of marble.
It looks like there's a room down there.
Kohl is ignoring this room and is going straight for the shiny rock.
We learned nothing.
Kohl, not another shiny rock.
Mistral is going to cast Vortex Warp on Kohl and attempt to pull him back to the boat.
What?
Why? The first
Will
shiny
he
rock
f-
was good.
Nuh-uh.
It was
He'll fight
gold.
it, you
Give
know.
me a con
Make
save,
a
Kohl.
C17 con save, Cole.
Give me a con save. You can pass it.
23.
There you go. You passed it. It's fine.
Cole runs up to this nice shiny stone on the ground, reaches down to pick it up, feels a tug of his body as it tries to get tugged away, and reaches down and picks up the rock. It's another rock, looks a lot like the other one. Got a
I
few gold
got the
specks on it.
other rock.
Mistral, looks like there's a room down here.
Shove it in my bag.
Looks like it's made of marble.
Again, recon mission. We can do that in the daylight.
I got dark vision.
Mistral's going to recall the drift globe.
What's a recon?
I don't
mission
need the-
about some chaos?
Cole
I don't
suddenly
need light.
see- It's suddenly got quite a bit darker there, Cole.
I personally don't need the light though.
I'm gonna
Kohl
climb
does.
up on this pillar, and in the dark, I'm going to try and see if I can see any more shiny rocks.
You don't see any more shiny rocks.
Oh. Okay, then I glide onto the boat.
Cole returns to the boat.
Good recon, guys. Well done.
This was a mission and a half, and I wasn't even here for half of it.
Mistral's jumping back on the boat and she's looking over Kohl. Is he still pretty hurt?
Uh,
I'll fly
Cole
over.
is hurt, but you know he's Cole.
I don't look too terribly bad.
Okay.
What's that, Kohl?
Are you sure we want to leave? There might be another gelatinous.
I was actually gonna cast
cube
a
tomorrow.
healing word on myself as well, so.
Well, if there's another cube tomorrow, then I get to lightning bolt it.
So I'll heal.
Out of
for
character, you really want to Thor it.
Yeah,
I
look
was
fine.
so ready.
So you
Oh,
return
she
to the
can-
boat.
She can wield lightning but not control it. Apparently.
It's 8d10.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Excuse me.
It's
That's the same
8d10
as a
in a line 100 feet long.
You're excused.
Well,
So y'all going back to the ship?
yeah.
Begrudgingly, me, yes.
Bye, Mr. Dragon. Good seeing you again.
It'll last for an hour. Do you want to bring the dragon back with you, Erlen? Or you going to dismiss it?
I'll bring it back.
It's
who
not
knows?
my dragon, thank you.
Adeline.
Sorry,
Adeline.
Adeline. Too many names start with A.
Do you have a
Meh.
name for your dragon?
I'm going to
No, actually.
I'm going to lean over to Mistral and whisper to her, "You know that dragon's gonna scare the crap out of them, right?"
Let's not give them warning.
Deal.
It'll be
y'all-
funnier if you just show up with it, you know?
Wade needs a little more excitement in his life.
So y'all start to head back
Love
to
it.
the ship in the dark, rowing along.
I'm
You know,
flying.
it only takes you about a minute to get back.
As
And
soon
as
as
you
we're
get closer,
as soon as we're within like 10 feet of the boat, I'm gonna yell, "Dragon!"
you yell dragon. Suddenly you hear yelling, "Ready the cannon! Hurry, get on board!" And you see one of the guys running to the side towards a little cannon that they've got on the front. It's a little, it's not one of the big ones that's on wheels. It's like on a swivel on the front of the ship. And you see one of them readying the cannon.
Wait, I got this so good.
Wade whispers to the guy next to him, and he lights the cannon.
Hey, it's friendly. It's one of ours.
There's a
Oh.
boom, but no cannonball.
You
Wait, I got you good.
did. I like kind of slap him on the back a little too hard.
Yep.
Man, I bet you would be the first one to get wet.
Oh
You
no!
cost me 10 gold.
Wait, I can walk on water, dude.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
He turns around and talks to the guy. You cheated. Did you know this?
I'm gonna dip down my hands into the water and splash Kohl.
Not the first one to get wet though.
I got wet.
Well, you got wet now.
Well, that seemed quite eventful. Everything go okay over there? How did your scouting mission go? And he gives a little scouting.
I found shiny rocks. I hold them both out.
Yeah, when
He found-
Wade says scouting, Mistral's eyes just narrow.
He
And
found
monkey-
shiny rocks. We
It
fought a
was great.
slime. He got a headache.
Oh,
A monkey
I
brain
don't like that
headache.
headache.
It was a scouting mission like most of our others.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense for you lot.
Unfortunately.
So he welcomes you back aboard. Has
And
a
then
little
Kohl
meal set
went
up and ready.
fishing and pulled up a giant monster.
It was
Oh,
only
now
a
he perks up
gelatinous
at that one.
cube.
Well, that's unusual. I
cake
didn't know
for
that there
us.
were any of those around here.
Neither
Normally
did
those
I.
are only in
I thought I was
ruins.
I
Yeah.
thought I was pulling
guess
up
that makes
another shiny
sense.
rock, and it turned out to be a gelatinous cube.
So he looks at the shiny rocks and he says, "Oh yeah, there's plenty of those that you'll see around here.
More? Where?
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
they're not worth much at all though. It's fool's gold."
Where's
So pyrite.
more?
Can Adeline just
My shiny rocks.
can Adeline just cast a vicious mockery at him for giving Cole more inspiration to find rocks?
Ow, my head.
Why did you tell him more about more rocks? Now he's going to be
Mistral
searching
is
for them
going
at the
to
wazoo.
use prestidigitation to create a shower of sparks behind Cole's head so it's in his peripheral while this is
Oh.
happening.
What's that?
Shiny.
I'm just gonna facepalm.
And so, with our party having successfully completed their scouting
Add about 10 more question marks there.
mission, Wade looks at you and says, "So are we heading back, or are y'all going back
Oh, no.
We're gonna go back out tomorrow.
We didn't
Okay,
go in
so-
yet. That
I
was
think the
just
gelatinous
on
cube
the
was enough
surface.
excitement for one night.
Okay, so
I could go for some more, but these guys are,
we'll set up. I'm sorry I don't have a large cabin, but we've got plenty of bedrolls for you."
That's okay. I'll sleep up on the mast.
Then we will go ahead and call it there. Night passes
Hooray.
without incident. Everyone can do a long rest. And that's where we will pick up next time.
Oh, hopefully next time I can stream.
I'm
And
just
that
glad
way-
that you were able to make it.
Oh my
Yeah.
stars! I don't want to talk about it anymore. Boy comes in, 15 seconds later, it's fixed. Like, what the fuck?
So thanks everybody for coming by. I hope this was an interesting little trip of scouting. Question mark, question mark. So hope
Mhm.
to see everybody next time for In the Demon's Grass for session 26 then.
27.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
27.
Bye.
Thank you,
I did.
Banana.
I
Bye,
did.
everybody.
I did things
Bye.
today.
Thank you so much
Yay.
for
You
watching.
did.
Thank you for listening.
Everyone did.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.